If you're somebody who's been having some back pain and maybe some front hip tightness, try out these couple exercises, see if they help. We're going to take a heavy band first, and we're going to do a hip opener. So this is to target the front of the hip there. You're going to anchor it to something really sturdy, step into that heavy band, bring it as high in the hip as possible, and then you'll step that leg back so that that band is pulling the hip forward. So once in this half lunge position, you'll go through a few contract relax cycles. So squeeze the butt, and then as you relax, you just allow that band to pull the hip forward even more. Don't actually shift forward, but just allow the band to pull the hip forward in the socket. You should feel a little bit of stretch in the front of the hip here. If you need to add a little bit more stretch, you can lean to the opposite side with the hand behind the head. But go through a few contract relax cycles there. You should feel that opening up the front of the hip. Once we open up the front of the hip, we want to support the low back and get some of those muscles firing that are primed for that. So from here, now my go-to are the side kicks and donkey kicks, keeping that knee bent. Shoot for 20 on each to really start to get some muscle burn in those hip muscles and supportive muscles. Then, as always, after you open things up and get things primed, try to take those muscles through a functional range of motion. So work through some squats. Thinking about some good form and good positioning and bracing. See how that feels. So try those out. Open up the hip, prime those supportive hip muscles, and then make use of your newfound mobility.